Hello, everyone. Just fixing my hair. I just wanted to do another random late night live. Okay, so my title is Don't Give Up, because we all have times when we are on the spiritual path where we're trying really, really hard to grow and change and be somebody and grow into somebody that we're desiring and have the gifts and manifest amazingness. And my point is, don't give up just because it gets hard, because sometimes it gets hardest right before you're about to really truly make breakthroughs. So when it gets uncomfortable and it gets scary, that's when you need to push. That's when you need to have the most faith. That's when you really need to dial in your gratitude and all of the practices that you're doing, like your self Reiki or your meditation. All of these things will help you keep centered, because giving up is not an option. It's not. We can feel like it. We can go, especially after all these astrology energies with Chiron about to move into Aries. It's pretty intense. Chiron is in Pisces right now, and it's causing a lot of crazy energies. Mercury retrograde is causing a lot of crazy energies. There's been solar flares everywhere. Jupiter is in retrograde. Like, there's a lot of planets, and next week there's a lot of planets about to go retrograde. So, it's sometimes it's the storm right before the calm that you get, the storm before the breakthrough. Like, don't give in and don't give up. Like, don't put yourself on the back burner just because you've been going at it for a few months and it's not working the way that you wanted it to. Don't give up. Like, keep moving forward, because beautiful things happen. Like, again, I know I use my job a lot, but it's seriously the most fulfilling thing that I've had in a long time, and like, career wise. And I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't have moved through some uncomfortableness and some fear and some insecurities. I still have insecurities, on a daily basis there. But it's having faith that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I was led there for a reason, and really truly having faith. Today was a good day. Today I was, the guy that I work with had a bad day, and I had the opportunity to really talk him into things happen, keep moving forward. Like, we have bad days. I had a day where I just quit in the middle of cooking. Not quit, I just panicked. And it's being able to have that support and knowing that, hey, today wasn't the best day, but tomorrow will be better. Make that your mantra. Like, today could have been better, but tomorrow will be more amazing. Like, make something up for yourself. Affirmations are amazing for reprogramming your subconscious mind, and if you say them out loud, they're 80% more effective. So start making mantras. I've had to use some mantras in order to get through work. Like, tomorrow will be a better day is a huge mantra of mine, and next time I will do better. Next time I will do better. Plain and simple. And I was lucky today that, not lucky, I worked hard to get to this point. I did a lot of tables all by myself in this little teeny kitchen, and I kept it clean, and I really did an amazing job. And the owner of the restaurant happened to be there watching me on the other side of the line, and my boss was upstairs doing a function, and she was ready to come downstairs, but there was no need for that because I'm working hard. And giving in is not an option. And there's been a few times where had I have been a different person, I probably would have gave in. And, the payoff that I'm getting right now is, skills that I'll be using in my dreams, my desires to have a healing ranch. Like this holistic cooking and foraging and stuff that I'm learning from her is, stuff that I'm basically being apprenticed, which she's doing it just out of the goodness of her heart. And, today really felt good. Like she came in at the end of the service and she said, this was your sink or swim day. Like you were either going to sink or swim, and you swam. And she's like, you did an amazing job. Do you feel good? And I said, yes, I feel really good. And she even gave me a hug. Like, don't give up. Don't give in. Don't, feel sorry for yourself. It's hard sometimes when, things are ganging up. Like, I've had a few things in my life where, I've felt beat down, at the end, like beat down. And, today really showed me, and I just wanted to share that you should keep going. Always keep going. Keep moving forward no matter what the day was, because tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow can be an amazing day. Tomorrow could completely change your entire life in one day. You just because you have one or a few bad days, it could be a few, does not mean that you need to give in. Like, this is your growth. This is you becoming who you were designed to be on this planet. You were sent to this group for a reason, and it's to learn and grow and help raise the vibration of the planet. I see people are coming on, but I can't see their message. I'm just gonna click in because I think I'm missing some messages here. It might be Mercury retrograde. It could be. It's kind of to the point where I'm just laughing about it now. Like when something happens, I'm like, yep, sounds like Mercury retrograde. Also I wanted to share a few things with you. My dream was one of them. My dreams are getting really intense. Like really intense. Here we go. I'm just checking. Oh, no messages. Okay, so that just means you guys aren't commenting. Okay, I was worried because there's been a few times where I could see people were on, but they were commenting and I couldn't see it. So my dreams are turning into communication. I'm being communicated with for growth, and I guess growth is the best way to say it. Last night, actually, I'll tell you about the other one. I had a dream the other night when my girlfriend was here that there was a few of them, but I always remember multiple dreams at night because I get up and go to the washroom quite a few times. But this one was my uncle and my dad and I were on this football field. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't see the comments. Hi Katie. Hi Crystal. So I had this dream, very, very intense. Maybe you guys can help me figure out all of the different meanings of it. I kind of looked it up a little bit, but I was on a field with my uncle and I had a duffel bag and I was getting ready for this wedding, and my dad was like, we're gonna be late, come on. I'm like, I can't find my shoes. I can't find my shoes. And my uncle's like, oh my goodness, look. And he points in the sky. And he's like, the North Star is fighting Venus. And I looked up and I was like, whoa, it's so crazy. And it was like, it looked like a shooting star. And then the Venus underneath, which looks like a star from the sky, exploded into this like circular rainbow. It was so intense. I was like, what does that mean? That's crazy. So if anybody has any ideas, I looked up North Star and astrology, and I looked up Venus, which is abundance and love. Everybody knows love, but Venus is also abundance and money and all that kind of stuff. So just wondering. And then last night I had a dream that there was this woman walking down a runway. I don't know. I was watching that. I'm not even interested in fashion like that. I would only ever watch that if Rosie was here and wanted to watch it. But So this woman's all in black and she's walking down this runway and she trips and she falls. Kind of like those videos of the girls in the heels. They fall. Um, so she trips and she falls, and instead of like being embarrassed and making it really obvious that she screwed up, she kind of did a little roll and kind of went with it and made it like something really, really cool. So she falls and she gets back up, she stands up, and she opens her wings. So get this, opens her wings. They were black, which kind of freaked me out at first, but then I realized that the feeling was not anything negative in my dream at all. It was actually really awe-striking. Awe-striking? Awe-stricken? There I go with the words again. But anyways, so she opens her wings, these big black wings, and then as they open, instead of just being black, all of the feathers that were pointed down like angel wings, they were definitely angel wings, were like glowing rainbow. It was so vivid and so intense, and everybody was like, ooh, ah, oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's so amazing. And I just remember being like, whoa. So rainbows is definitely a theme in my dreams. Katie says, wow, cool, rainbows and North Star. Bursting forth, it says it means that your future looks so bright. You're going to burst forth in abundance. Good, that's good news. Because, I haven't been very verbal about it, but this past year that I moved down to Kelowna has definitely been one of the hardest financially in my life that I've ever had. So I'm due for a little bit of abundance. I've been working really hard on it and I've been really trying to clear it. She says, black is also protection. See, I didn't get anything negative from that. I just got the chills. Like rainbow is city and Katie, I love it. I meant I'd say LOL. I love rainbows. I actually have another story. I apparently I really am gonna rant tonight instead of having a message. So Katie Mackey, who is a medium that I'm going to hopefully introduce soon into the group. Most of you guys from Power of a Woman kind of already know her because she's pretty divine, but she did an angel reading for me, and she connected with my mom. That's what she was doing. So she connected with my mom. My mom described this dress that my sister wore the day after my mom passed away. And not many people know, but my mom was a drug addict, and she used to go and forage and go to all these free stores and get clothes for us. But my sister and I are two different sizes. I was like a size 16 and my sister's like a 4. Like she's very tall and skinny, like her dad is very tall and skinny. So my mom would always find clothes that fit me and bring them over to my sister's, and my sister wouldn't fit any. So this last time, just before my mom passed away, she got all these clothes, and this little dress was in there that clearly would not fit me. So she was getting it for Jess, and Jess said, it fit me, and, I just thought I'd wear it because I found it in the stuff, and it had different meaning once my mom was gone. And she wore it and cried the next day, and Katie described that dress and said every time my sister wears it, she's with her. So on this whole reading that Katie did, which was incredibly divine, she said my mom said that I had a rainbow over my head, and I was like, okay, whatever that means. And I was like, I can't even figure that out. Caroline says, black may mean incubation and blossom after, similar to pregnancy to birth. Yes, I feel like something big is happening. So anyways, this is another rainbow story. So she says the rainbow over your head, and I'm like, okay, that's crazy. So the next day I'm like, to my girlfriend, because we're in wine country here in Canada, Kelowna is, so we decided to go to Usui in Oliver, BC, which has Road 13 Winery, which is a really, really divine winery. We really wanted to go there. We started driving, and I look up in the sky, and there's what's called a fire rainbow. It's like, I'll see if I can post the video here in Compassion Calling, because I had it, I sent it in Power of a Woman because it was so intense. I took a video. I've reset my camera though, so, or my phone, pardon me. So we look up and there's this intense, it's like a circle of rainbow, and it had like halo rainbows around it, and it literally was the entire drive for most of our day. So I pulled over and I just about started crying. My girlfriend, who's not really like a huge spiritual person, was like, "What is your problem?" And I'm like, "Look at that." She's like, "I know. Why are you like almost crying?" And so I told her about it. And she's like, "What? I just got chills." And I was like, "I know. It's so crazy. There's no way Katie could have known that a rainbow was going to be literally up above my head the entire drive the next day." Like, it was not that I needed confirmation. Like, how obviously I know that what she does is divine. It's just, it's really neat to have things like that happen. So rainbow's kind of been a theme for me this past year. I'm just not 100% sure what rainbow means. But if I could have showed you those angel wings, it was pretty amazing. Also, I wanted to let everybody know that I am not 100% positive, but I think I'm going to do the healing circle in the 7-day challenge with Katie Wallen. So I would really like you guys to come over and join me there. I think I'm going to do another small one on Sunday, depending on how I feel after I go foraging. So if you guys want to tap in and do our divine healing circle, please join the 7-day challenge. I have kind of posted all over. I know a bunch of you are already a part of it, so I'm excited to see you guys there. I will be talking about relationships and sacral chakra and all that kind of goodness, and how to balance and activate and unblock your chakra, your sacral chakra. You love it when you mash words together. Anyways, so I'm totally just randomly ranting, but I wanted to send the little message of don't ever give up. Don't ever give up, because, you know, there's some days that I've had that I felt like I was kicked and pummeled and rolled down a hill, and, you know, was just wondering why it felt like I was scratching my way up this hill and I was not making any headway. And now, you know, in my life, I'm really starting to see that that was just my perspective. And I've made it really far, and things are really starting to activate and divine. But yeah. Oh, you can see my earrings that my mom made with cedar bark. Anyways, so I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go have a shower because you can see that I'm still in my work gear. I love you all, and I hope to see you soon. I'll have to ask Tracy about the prayer circle and what's going on with that, but be kind and understanding. You know, these energies have been really tough and disheveling for a lot of us, and we're just trying to center ourselves. So if we haven't been as active as normal, just understand that it's not because we don't care. It's just we're getting our cups full and grounded and whatnot. So have a good night, you guys. I love you, and don't give up ever. No give up. Keep going.